It is chilly here in Winona. The temperatures right now is at 2 degrees Celsius. So, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. My name is Man Greg. Tonight, I'm taking you all the way to Ethiopia. Come with me. High five.
You got it. You got it to work.
You're laughing and you're not even started.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe you start by introducing yourself. Let people know you.
So my name is AHMITARA Alwal. Some people call me Metro or Tara, whatever works. I am a junior here at Winona State University studying political science or public administration. I haven't quite decided yet, with a minor in sociology. I'm involved with homecoming committee. I'm involved in the housing and residence life, and I do pageants on the side, so that's something fun to do.
Wow, I expected you to also say you're the president.
Forgot one.
Okay, tell them about your presidency, how you got to it and stuff like that.
So I'm also the co-president of the African Student Association. So I got involved with ASA last year. I was the treasurer, and from there I moved up to be the co-president.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a resume. Okay, so you're from Ethiopia, and today is all about your pageant.
Correct.
And you're all about this fashion industry and modeling and stuff like that. When did this start?
So when I was 6 years old, my mom enrolled me in a pageant in our hometown. So I grew up in Worthington, Minnesota, which is in the southwest corner of Minnesota. And my mom put me in a pageant with a bunch of other girls, and I won. It was called the there was the most beautiful baby contest. That's what it was called. And so when I won, I got to go on, and so my mom had to fill out paperwork for me to continue going on to pageants. So long story short, the paperwork got lost, and so I didn't do pageants up until I got to my junior year of high school. And I saw it online, and I was like, oh, I want to try this. It seems fun. And so I tried my first pageant, and I loved it, and ever since then I've just been competing in different pageants.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So right now, there's one that you are really majoring on, and what is it about?
So I'm competing in the Miss Ethiopia, well, it's now the Miss Africa America pageant. And so what it is you pick a country that your family's from, and you pick a city that you know or most familiar with. And so I chose Gambela because my people are, my tribe is from Gambela. And so I got the Miss Gambela America title. A lot of titles here. And so I'm right now currently the Miss Gambela America 2019. And so you move on to compete for the Miss Ethiopia America title. And so we didn't have quite enough girls, so they did an interview with everyone, and I came on top, so now I'm the Miss Ethiopia America 2019 as well. So now I'll be moving on to nationals, and I'll compete in the Miss Africa America 2020.
Wow, your pageant, there's like, you posted online just as our viewers can see on the screens right now. There's like this target you're setting to reach of how much, and how do people how can they contribute to get to that?
So with the pageant, there's an entry fee of $750, which goes towards your crown, your sash, your travel fees, food, hotel. So all of that is included. And so I'm asking for contributions from friends and family, so whatever works for you to contribute is fine. And I have a GoFundMe, which is posted on my Facebook page, posted on my Instagram page, and sometimes my Snapchat as well.
Okay, so the target is $750.
$750. Yeah. And right now I'm at $605. So.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
You know, at least you motivate people, because you don't start from I don't have anything, so you give people, give me what you have.
Yeah.
At least you have already said something.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So just as you've heard, and just for them to to be sure, how do they send the money to that place? How can they channel the money to you? Do they send it directly to you?
So with the GoFundMe, it has a link for payment. So most of the time it's a credit or debit card, and you just type in your information, you put the amount that you want, and then you send it. And you can put your name down, or it could be anonymous if you'd like.
So do you have the link with you?
Yeah, I have the link.
Okay, so I think I'll post the link at the bottom of this video. So click the link below and just send whatever it is that you want to contribute to Alwal. So it will be much appreciated.
Thank you. Yeah.
So apart from that, we can move to the fun session, whereby Alwal is a, should I say, professional hairstylist?
Not yet, but I'm getting there.
You're getting there?
Yes, I'm
so
getting
today
there.
You want to show us something about how to put on
A wig.
What's the difference between a wig and a weave?
So weave, kind of the word changed over from weave to bundles, and so what it is you have weft with hair on it, and so you sew that onto your hair. So when people say it's my weave, it's more of like a sewing. But now if you talk about a wig is kind of like a cap that you can just put over your hair, and then you're good for the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move to the fun part, and maybe you can show us exactly how it's done.
All right, so here is a wig that I have. Sorry, it looks just like...
Yeah, that's how they look when they're unleashed.
Little rough, but...
Okay.
So, as you can see, here's the wig, and on the inside, so here's the lace right here. And then I have these to clip it down and hold so it stays on my head. You know, you don't want it to fall off.
Okay.
And this is just a cap that I sewed the hair onto. So that's what the inside looks like. It's very comfortable. I like making my own wigs because it helps a lot. You know, you get your own touch and you just put whatever it is that you want on it.
Interesting.
So what we're gonna start with is, so I have this Freeze Blast Got2b spray. I have the gel as well. This is waterproof, so I like it. I have some foundation that we'll use. We have some clips right here. Cotton swab in case you need it. Some people don't like to use their hands. We have this little rat tail comb. We have hydrogen peroxide, which is good to, like, if you want to remove the hair, it works. This is what I use to tint the lace. So kind of like what I showed you is this part right here. As you can see, it's a little darker color, but most people use this when they want to tint their lace. I brought it just to show people. And we have these styling strips. So I'll show you further on, but when you lay the hair down, you want to tie it with these things so it holds it down and it keeps it secure.
Okay, let me just pause you right there, but
yeah.
I never knew that you need all these just to put on the weave. Like, most people I know just put them on, you know, they don't care about all that. I didn't even know you need hydrogen peroxide.
When you want to take it off, this is probably the safest thing to use. You can use rubbing alcohol, you can use nail polish remover.
What happens if you don't use hydrogen peroxide?
It's bad on your hair and your edges, so this kind of just eliminates the chemicals that are on your hair, and it kind of lifts it off so that you could, you know, just take it off smoothly. So I could just rip off, because these are more like, they kind of work as glues, just not as strong. They have stronger glues, but these work as glues. So when you rip it off, you don't want to ruin your edges and your baby hair. As some people have seen, it does take away from the front part of your hair. So
how many hairs do you have?
How many hairs?
Like weaves and stuff.
Oh, well, my wigs, I have a lot, and they just channel in and out of my home, so I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. Right now, I have probably 3 that I have with me, and those are the ones that I wear most on a common day-to-day basis.
Okay, let's do this now.
Okay, this is a knee-high stocking cap, nylon, whatever you'd like to call it, and a lot of women use this for their hair before they put their wig on because it protects your hair. And so a method that they've been using is called the stocking cap method. And so you'll put the stocking cap on and pull it right below your ears, right here. And then you will take the Got2b Freeze Blast, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray it all along my hairline right here. So you'll just spray it on here and make sure that you smooth it out, because you want it to dry quicker. So whenever you put anything, any type of glue, Freeze Blast spray, anything, you want it to be a thin layer so that it can dry fast. So as of right now, it's sticky. So what we'll do is we'll use this again and we'll add another layer. Depending on how big the lace is, so this is considered a 4x4 lace, and so with a 4x4 lace, I will only need this section that I will use to make that, you know, the invisible effect. And if my lace closure was longer, then I would use all of this part. And so what people do is they'll sometimes, which can be a little difficult, they'll cut, if I can even grab it, they'll cut a little spot here, without cutting their ear, and they'll go like this so that they can also get this part as well. So since I don't need this, I won't have to do it because my closure is smaller. But what we'll do with the scissors is we'll take it from the front and we're just going to trim. And it'll stop once we get to the glue because we had glued this down. And then what we'll do is then you'll take your foundation, depending on whatever color you use a brush that you use to apply foundation. So now we're ready to roll. So we're gonna use the styling glue, and I'm just gonna put some on my finger like this, and where the cap is, we're probably just gonna evenly split the glue like this. So as you can see, it's tacky, and so I'm gonna apply another thin layer again. And you only need glue where you know the lace is gonna be. So if my lace was longer and it went from here to here, then I would do glue all across my hairline. But if I'm only doing a certain spot, then I'm only just gonna do that spot. So I'll make sure that where I want it to be placed is ready. And then I'll put the wig on half of my head like this. And so then you'll grab where the lace is, right here and right here. And when I pull it down, I want to make sure that it's just right. So this looks like a good spot for me to place it. And once I have it set, I'll take my rat tail comb and I'll put my finger right where the lace is and make sure that I comb up. That way you don't get any hair in where the glue is. So as you can see right here where I have the stocking cap, I won't use this. So this is also part that I could have cut off as well. But with the hair, you won't be able to tell. So it's up to you if you want to cut it or if you just want to leave it. So make sure that it's pressed down. And from there, you'll just let it dry. And once it dries, from there you can just style it however you want. So you want to part it right here. You can do that and just comb it out. And some people add baby hairs, so when you cut a little of the front and they smooth it out and make it look like baby hairs, so you can do that if you'd like. I personally don't like to do that just because I don't think it fits with my face. So once it's done, you brush it out however you'd like. And then with this part, since you can kind of see it, I'll just go through, lift a little bit, and I'll just slowly start cutting at it because I don't need this part anymore. And then the hydrogen peroxide that we used earlier, you can go over and use that right here. So I have Q-tips that we can use, and I got these from Target, if anyone is wondering. But I'll just get that a little wet, and as you can see, it takes it right off. Another thing hydrogen peroxide is used for is if you want to take off your wig, you don't want to pull, but you want to make sure that you're safe and you're not rough on your hair, because that will damage it and then you won't have any hair left. So you just have to be careful. And so I'll finish cutting this part right here. And once I think it's good enough, then you just brush it out. Style it however you'd like, and there you go. You're all done.
So there you have it. how is it to put on or to wear?
How to wear, put on, style.
Yeah, how to wear, how to style your weave. So ensure you have this. The go. Must it be this or are there?
Got to bead glue. Yep, that's what. If you look on Instagram, you'll see a lot of people use that as well.
Oh, got to be glue.
Yeah.
Nice. And this is the
freeze blast spray.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot. I didn't know. Beauty comes at a cost, right?
Yes, and a lot of items, as you can see.
Okay. So, just final words. Where is the competition going to be on November?
So it'll be November 10th in Houston, Texas. I'm not quite sure of the name of the theater, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm getting ready to make sure my outfits are ready and that I'm mentally prepared for this pageant because it's a good opportunity.
Is there any other contestant you're with in Winona that's going for this?
No.
So Winona stands with Alwal.
Yes.
So Winona, you have no option. You have to stand with Alwal. By the way, support her. Click on the link below this video. Send any funds you have. It doesn't matter how small, how big, how much you want to send. Let's do this for Alwal. Winona for Alwal hashtag.
That's a good one. I like it.
Yeah, Winona for Alwal. So thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
And hope we'll do this another time.
Awesome.
Maybe see you on the runway.
Yeah, exactly.
Success in Houston, Texas. And maybe your final thoughts, final words.
I'm just very excited for this pageant. It's a great opportunity. I'm one of the very few, even from Minnesota, to be doing something like this. So I think it's a great way for me to network myself and brand myself and get out there and just take every opportunity that we have because opportunities don't come often. So yeah, thank you.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
I'll send you my contribution too. So
thank you.
Till next time, I've been your host, Man Greg.
And my name, AHMITARA ALWal.
AHMITARA ALWal. See you soon.
Bye.